Big Ben, Cam Hayward, and TJ Watt, who will all be resting for the already clinched playoff berth. So, Greg, do you trust Baker to lead the Browns into the playoffs against the undermanned Steelers?
Of course. Yes, I trust Baker Mayfield. He's done a terrific job all season. And it's been large in part because of the head coach, Kevin Stefanski, and play caller. And he's put him in successful situations. And I believe he'll do so moving forward into this week 17 against the Pittsburgh Steelers. But let's not act as though Baker Mayfield is going to have to do what he tried to do last week, which is throw the ball 50-plus times. That is not a key to the success of the Browns nor Baker Mayfield. That is not where he thrives. He turns around, hands the ball off to Nick Chubb and others and Kareem Hunt, and allow them to establish their identity, which is running the football. And against the Pittsburgh Steelers team, who's kind of crippling and hobbling into the playoffs themselves, you have to establish the run. You have to impose your will. And Baker Mayfield, yes, is he the guy to get it done? I do believe so. He hasn't been turning the ball over. His interceptions are down. He's fumbled as of late, but if he can just not turn the ball over and he can use his cadence. Vic, I wanted to ask you this. I'm glad we're talking about it. Why do we not see Baker Mayfield take advantage of his cadence? Because I feel like when teams like the Pittsburgh Steelers he plays against, they have an opportunity to disguise their coverages, and that's where he finds himself in trouble. And if he uses his cadence or tempo, getting to the line of scrimmage, getting off snaps quick, he doesn't allow those teams to do that. Why do you think that is?
Double count. You need to do more double count, make the defense declare so he can see exactly what's happening. That'll help him with his pre-snap read. But, Greg, I tell you this. If Baker Mayfield don't win this game this weekend, there's going to be some smoke in the city. We got Big Ben out, Pouncey, TJ Watt, and Cam Hayward. Bro, I can come out this chair and win that game. I promise you.
We did pros versus Joes.
And win that game. Look, it's no excuse for Baker Mayfield this weekend. I feel like I find myself, 3 or 4 times every year saying that this is a must-win game for Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield got to win this game. But this one right here, this is a game of huge magnitude, of epic proportions for him. He needs to win this one. His receivers was out last week. He had to throw it 50 times, like you said, Greg. That's not the recipe for Baker Mayfield. It's turn around. It's handed off to Nick Chubb, Kareem Hunt. If they do that, that's where their success lies. If they don't do that, continuously this game and find a way to beat the Pittsburgh Steelers, I don't care what it takes, and it's all going to start with Baker, then I'm going to be super upset. And I know the Cleveland Browns fan base is going to be upset with Baker Mayfield and everyone. This is a must-win game for Baker.
I feel like the Cleveland Browns will have let him down if they don't win this game. I think there's a lot of pressure on Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield's only consistency that I've seen so far this year has been inconsistent. And that's it. And I say that with love. I mean, I look at this Cleveland team and I think to myself, it's interesting that with all the talent that has been amassed on this team, and getting your running attack off the ground, which was the catalyst, by the way, of this team starting to have success to begin with, we're putting this on Baker Mayfield's shoulders. A toothless Steelers team coming into the game. They're going to be using all gums to bite. Nothing's going to hurt. But you got to win. They're going to be gnawing that. You got to win the game. And if you don't win the game, it falls purely at the feet of Baker Mayfield. I don't know that that's fair, but the setup of it is certainly there. And Baker, if you're watching this show, going into your practice today, make sure you let yourself know in the mirror. Don't change your mustache and the beard and all that. Don't give me 3 different looks. Commit to who you're going to be in this game, and make sure your teammates know who you're going to be in this game and who they're going to be identity-wise going into this game. Because, Mike, here's the thing. We're talking about a Steelers team that is resting their guys. but we're also talking about the Pittsburgh Steelers. They are the big brother to pretty much every single team other than the Baltimore Ravens in that AFC North division. So don't think for 2 seconds because Big Ben is resting that this is going to be one of those let's get through it type of deals. It's a door prize type of game. You'll mess around and you'll get hit in your mouth and you'll be down early.